สุดท้ายนี่ค่ะสวัสดีค่ะ Hello
ในชูแคสพิลเนี่ยเราจะเสิร์ฟเฉพาะที่เทมนะคะตัวเมนูของเราจะมีเสิร์ฟทั้งร้อนแล้วก็เย็นนะคะตัวชาแต่ละตัวเนี่ยจะใช้เวลาประมาณ 5-7 นาทีนะคะในการทำข้าวซูชิของเราค่ะก็คือเชฟจะเอาข้าวญี่ปุ่นหลังจากที่สุกเสร็จแล้วอะค่ะแล้วก็เชฟก็จะใส่ตัวที่เป็นเรดเวเนก้าค่ะแล้วก็เกลือและซอสตัวนี้ก็คือเป็นตัวหลักเลยที่ทำให้ซูชิของเราอร่อยแตกต่างจากที่อื่นเพราะว่าถ้าเป็นที่อื่นเนี่ยส่วนใหญ่เขาจะใช้น้ำตาลค่ะแต่ของเราเนี่ยจะใช้เรดเวเนก้าแล้วก็เกลือค่ะหมักลงไปกับข้าวจนทำให้ข้าวเนี่ยมีรสชาติที่หวานแบบเป็นธรรมชาติ
Thank you
Nikaku is Michelin 2-star restaurant from Kitakyushu. You know Kyushu? Where is Kyushu? So this is Kyushu, you know already, right?
Yes.
So Kitakyushu is the top of the Kyushu island. So the Nikaku Japan is located here. So here is the ocean, the Kanmo Strait is here. So actually this area is the water running so fast. So water running fast, it means that good fish can catch from this area. So our fish, Nikaku fish, is most of the fish come from this area or Kyushu area only. So we are very proud to Kyushu product. So then our first dishes is octopus from Kanmo to this area, and Wakame is Ainoshima. こちら障害になります。はい、失礼します。障害になります。So, she informed we are Edoma sushi restaurant. Edoma is a very traditional style restaurant, right? So, sushi was started 200 years ago. So, in Japan, there are two kinds of the sushi. It's the very old time, Edoma sushi, and one of more than 6 years ago started, right? So Nikaku is still keeping to the Edomai way. So our sushi doesn't use sugar. So ginger is not
No
not
sugar.
Sweet, not sweet. Sorry, it's a tradition.
Ah.
Amadai になります。失礼します。Amadai になります。Two kind of Amadai, Shiro Amadai and Aka Amadai. So the most of restaurant is serving to the Aka Amadai. This is season is the summer, right? Actually, August and September is the season. But in the winter, now going to start with the Shiro Amadai. So today we are serving to the Shiro Amadai.
Shiro
It's a
Amadai.
really rare fish. So you are very lucky today. Okay, so the difference is taste, and this is very premium. So it's called the Phantom Amadai because it's very difficult to find. So actually, our restaurant is import fishes direct from the Nikaku, Japan, right? So as a restaurant is fish buy from the Tsukiji market in Tokyo, right? But okay, so this is Nikaku way, right? Actually, in the morning, the fisherman catch a fish, right? The fisherman bring to the Tanga market at Kitakyushu. So our master chef going to the market every morning, right? And buy to the fishes. Then bring to the Nikaku, right? Nikaku Japan, and quickly to preparation. Then after preparation, they send us direct to the Bangkok. So one day in the morning, fish catch here, and second day we can serve. So our freshness is so different. So this one doing is kobujume, It's prepared by kombu. It's a very traditional Edomai method. So we are doing. So actually next is the Katsuo bonito, but this one we don't use the wasabi. Only the spring onion. Because our master chef is thinking this fish and wasabi is not so good, not a good match.
Oh, really?
This one is only no wasabi actually.
Is it?
Yes, bonito. Yes, bonito, but not only, not normal bonito. Sorry.
Not normal?
Not normal. This is Yaito Katsuo. Actually, this is bonito, normal Katsuo.
The normal one,
Normal
yes,
one. And in Japan, in Kyushu, our Kyushu called to the Yaito Katsuo, but in Tokyo called to Suma Katsuo. It's the same fishes. But this is Katsuo, but more bigger size. So actually, big size means the meat is more similar to the tuna. So this one is look like the tuna. And very difficult to serve as a restaurant because the market is not available so much. Did you enjoy? Do you feel some difference?
With our wasabi, sorry.
Thank you very much. So it's between the tuna and the katsuo. So in Japan, there are two kinds of use available. Actually, this one is the summer use, this one is the winter use, right? So now is the season of between the two, right? So this one we use red use. After that we use yellow. 礼します。冷たい茶碗蒸しになります。恐れます。So later I make the sushi as well. Don't worry. So, this one today we are using.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, so nice.
すみません、申し訳ありません。お願いします。
Please. Sorry. Thank you.
はい、次は車エビになります。恐れ入ります。So this one, please compare to the taste. Actually, Edomae sushi is not use the sugar, right? But even not use the sugar, the balance is good. The sweetness comes from the product. So maybe this one is different, the same brown, right? But with rice it feel more sweetness. Because the power of the Amadai is a technique.
Okay, I will try.
愛の島 is大分、九州。
I know him.
Very good produce area by the Kuruma Ebi. こちらはサワラになります。これがサワラです。サワラはスパニッシュマテリアルです。スパニッシュマテリアル。So actually, more than 6 centimeter, it's called sawara. Sawara is more bigger size, the taste is best. So we are using the more than 5 kg, more than 1 meter sawara, very big sawara we're using, right? So the taste is the best from the all of sawara. So this one also we smoked like this, smoked by the straw to make the more aromas. こちらはアマダイの味噌漬けになります。わさります。アマダイの味噌漬けになります。This one is Amadai, the tail fish, the same fish as the first one. But this one is Aka Amadai, the red one. The sushi is the Shiro Amadai, the white one, different. So this one is marinated in Kyoto miso 1 day, then grilled like a Saikyo miso yaki. こ 赤イカになりますね。赤イカです。九州コルツ赤イカ、また東京コルツヤリイカ、セムスキまた
Yari
different name.
Ika.
Ika,赤イカ。
Ah.
It's one of the most sweetness and one of the most tender skin in the world. Maybe you feel so sweet. でこちらは天然本マグロの赤身になります。天然本マグロの赤身になります。This one is wild tuna from 宮城。So this time is yellow is normal is. So now the season of the sujiko. You know sujiko is a fish roll, fish salmon, right?
I love
so this one
sujiko.
イクラとシラスと大根です。イクラ、シラスis a baby sardine and 大根です。
And you marinate the sujiko with shoyu.
スジコ、リムーブザ、スジコis one. Thank you very much. シラスです。これがうちの醤油です。すごく美味しい醤油。from 九州です。Very very nice 醤油。
So this one with the ikura.
Yes, all of the 醤油. We have only one 醤油. This one everything because so nice 醤油. Next is Bafun Uni from 北海道。Sorry, this one from 北海道。はい、すみません。ウニになります。出されます。Our hotel is special because our Michelin two-star chef, Chef Nashi, preparation for us kohada. So this is exactly same taste as a Michelin two-star restaurant in Kitakyushu.
Wow.
Maybe you will be happy with this kohada. So even kohada, preparation, okay, take 1 day for preparation, right? But after 1 day, the master chef sent to us and quick to serve to the customers. This is very important for us. Gesso is a skid leg, the same skid as Akaika. The top we make the sushi and bottom the leg is for the grills. So this one we don't use any salt, nothing, no condiments, just simple taste. But the product is good, the taste is good. After working this. From Oita, the Kyushu rice.
Oita.
Yes. The vinegar Oita, salt is Okinawa, and rice is Kyushu as well. Everything Kyushu here. The red vinegar is special as well. So actually, it's a very small the production the factory, right? But it's a friend of our master chef as well. So they discussed which vinegar is good for Edomae style, right? So they try to make us only for us. So this vinegar is only Nikaku. Our restaurant is no other restaurant using.
Oh wow.
It's special.
Wow.
はい、こちらO-toroになります。お世話になります。Customer can choose with salt or with sweet soy sauce.
Which one would you recommend?
Salt. In Japan, we sell only salt. But I know Thai people like a sweet taste, right? So sometimes we are yes.
Salt.
Salt. Okay, thank you very much. I show you. 穴子になります。お世話になります。So this one is黄金アナゴ、黄金アナゴ。黄金アナゴ is a golden アナゴ, right? In Japanese. The color is golden color, look like golden color. Because in the body, right, so many fat inside, so if the shine is coming, right, it's like a shining. So it looks like the golden color.
Golden
it's
color.
Only 0.1% anago is look like a shining.
Oh,
so
really?
very rare anago from Nagasaki. Even anago we use the sugar. The restaurant is the sugar, right? But anago is the sugar. The best point is just make the fit as soon as possible. also from Kyoto. Ishino Akadashi miso is a very good miso as well. Akadashi miso, Ishino miso is a very famous miso from Kyoto.こちらとろけこ巻きになります。わさびます。はい、すみません、とろけこ巻きになります。わさびます。すみません、卵になります。こちら最後になります。すみません、卵になります。こちら最後になります。はい、失礼します。ではこちらみかんの水羊羹になります。Mikan, no, is your kind of So the mikan is mandarin, some in Japanese, right? So the bottom is red bean paste and top is mikan jelly. Kami-san is the wife of master chef, is the pastry chef. Yes, so she knows a lot of about that. Is the bottom is a豆乳, is a soy milk with black sugar. The middle is gyokuro hojicha. It's one of the very good. Is a hoji tea, no? Gyokuro hoji tea, jelly, and the top is coconut milk and amazake, mekao and kati.
Amazake.
Amazake. カカオジュース。It's cacao, cocoa, and red bean. No egg, no flour, no sugar, just cacao and red bean.
Thank you so much. ありがとうございます。
またよろしくお願いします。
I will come back. บ๊ายบายขอบคุณค่ะบาย ขอบคุณค่ะ ขอบคุณค่ะค่ะ